What up, my peeps? It's your Knucker, Big Rucker, back at you again with another action figure review. This time courtesy of Star Wars The Black Series. What we have here is a deluxe set. We have the Mandalorian and Grogu as they appeared on the planet Arvala-7. And you can see that it is a deluxe by the size of the packaging. And you can clearly see the figures and accessories within. You've got the Star Wars logo, the Black Series at the top. You've got the Mandalorian banner going across the bottom. And of course you've got the name of the figures below that, the Mandalorian and Grogu Arvala-7. Turn to the side there, you've got artwork. See if I can get it out the glare there. There you go. Artwork of both the Mando and Grogu. Looking at the back, you have the logo, Star Wars The Black Series. You've got some more of that artwork of the Mandalorian and of Grogu. You've got that banner below, and this is number 14 in the line. And of course, you've got the readout, which is the Mandalorian is battle-worn and tight-lipped. A formidable bounty hunter in an increasingly dangerous galaxy who finds a mysterious alien pursued by bounty hunters on behalf of Imperial interests. Pretty vague, but we've seen the first two seasons as well as the latter half of the Book of Boba Fett, so we already know what's the what. Then, of course, you've got the legalese down below that. Then, of course, there's nothing on the other side here except the Star Wars The Black Series banner. Window at the top, legalese at the bottom, and that's how it goes down. Time to get these two out of the package. For accessories, the Mandalorian comes with his standard hand blaster, and you see here it's molded in a silver, or rather it's painted silver. I said molded, it's painted in silver. And the pistol grip, the handle, it's got nice brown paint apps. Grogu comes with this, if you all recall, this is an egg, and you see it's got some very nice detail on it. Very nice. It's a hairy kind of egg. It's very unusual, but we did have it. And when I was looking at it prior to making this video, I almost missed it. But it actually comes apart here. If I can get it to come. Can I get it to come? Oh, there it is. It came. I lost the top. I'll have to get that. But you can see that it has yoke there in there. So that's a pretty nice touch. The Mando comes with his classic rifle. I forgot exactly what it's called. But he had this all the way up until the Razor Crest got destroyed and the rifle along with it. Grogu comes with both this stand and his pram, which of course affixes to the stand. And this time it's more beat up than the last time we got a Mandalorian Grogu 2-pack. But it still has the nice paint apps. Pretty cool, and all you have to do really is just affix the pram to the peg hole underneath, and there you have it. And what we have here is the Mandalorian and Grogu on our rotating platter, giving a 360-degree visual of both figures. As you can see, I did not include Grogu himself in the accessory segment because he's not an accessory. The name on the package is the Mandalorian and Grogu, so he is an official figure. And of course, he's an official figure. They actually, meaning Hasbro, had the audacity to sell Grogu when he was just known as the Child separately by himself. And speaking of audacity, we can talk about Hasbro's continuing audacity with this set. This and the accessories, we got all of that before in the previous Mandalorian Grogu 2 set, when it was actually Din Djarin the Mandalorian and Grogu. And we actually got less this go round because that set came with the Mando's jetpack, and we don't have this here because it's the same set sans the set pack, because this scene when they were on Arvala-7 took place prior to Din Djarin getting his jetpack. So we got that. So the audacity isn't the lack of a jetpack, because that's accurate to what we're getting. What's audacious is all Hasbro did was use the brown, sandish brown paint app throughout the entire figure, and that was more or less a get over, because he previously, meaning Mando, had more paint apps. So Hasbro actually got away with spending less, if you will, and still slapping the deluxe tag on it. So but you see, I've got it here in front of me. So Hasbro wins again, don't they? And for the most part, they always win, don't they? It's only been a couple of times that they had to take an L. Anybody hear about that Rancor? I am Boba Fett, renowned as the most notorious bounty hunter in the galaxy. My services have been procured by the Ruckus. He claims you people watch his videos, but you do not like, and most importantly, you do not subscribe. I am here to change that narrative. We'll honor the Ruckus by liking, by sharing, and most importantly, by subscribing. Else you will discover how I gained my reputation. Here we have Grogu up close and personal, so you can see that he definitely has got the sandy look. You can see some dirt on his face there, and kind of more sandy going down on his robe there. It's the different color from the previous we got of him, and there's no articulation at all. He's just really a statue, but at least they gave us feet, and the feet are painted, so you gotta love that. Upon further inspection, I stand corrected. His robe is really untouched. It's the same exact color as it was before, but you can see close up the dirt on his face, and he has his eyes closed. I have here the first version of that, and you see his eyes are open, and even though I see some color to the cheeks, it's not as you know what I'm saying, it's not as apparent. It's not supposed to be the dust that the previous, or I should say the new figure has, but other than that, it's the same thing, same figure, or same statue, same Grogu. Taking a look at the prams, you can see the difference is really shown here on our right, which is the pram that came with the Din Djarin Deluxe set. You see it's pristine, clean. You can see all of the the paint apps there. You've got the it's molded in a like a gray, and you've got the we'll call it I'm going to call it platinum paint apps right there, and you can see on the inside what it had, whereas this current one, which is the Arvala-7 version, you see it's beat the hell up, and I believe I want to say that it was an older pram, or and it got replaced. I could be wrong about that. I've got to go over my my episodes for that one, but anyway, you can see the differences there. Looking at Mando up close and personal, you can see that, as I stated earlier, mostly molded in a sandy kind of brown color. The helmet you see is has that sandy brown color, and even the visor portions of the Mandalorian helmet is it's got speckles to show like sand got in there. We're gonna take a closer look at that. So when you look in there, you can see what I'm talking about. It's got black background, and you've got the sand speckles all over it. Going down, you see more of that sandy coloring there, and it's actually two-tone. You look there on the side, you can see that it's supposed to be that color, but because of the sandstorm, it became this color. The arms, you see that there's dirt on the shoulder guards there, and also on his forearm guards, you see the dirt there. It actually changes color. It's brown and it gets lighter, and that's what it is with the hands. You got the same thing on this side. Then going down, you've got that belt. Everything is just sanded out here. Sanded out. That's why this figure's been nicknamed Muddy Mando, because of these paint apps. Everything, even, I could tell you right now, when I was mentioning about the audacity of Hasbro and getting over with less paint apps, right here were on the previous figure painted silver. So like I said, they got over with the different paint apps. If you look at the thigh guards, you see that his right guard is darker than his left. So that, I will admit, that's a pretty nice touch. More of that sandy color right there. Same in the back. Some nice things about the cape is it's got the sandy color too, but they made sure to not put it all over, so that way it looks more genuine. You know, you've got some of its original color peeking out, so that's cool. Same thing when you get to the top of the cape there, so that's pretty decent. Going through his articulation, we've seen this articulation before with Mandalorian figures, but this is the first time I'm doing it, so I'm going to go through it for you guys. He can look up that far, which isn't very much, probably because of this cape. He can look down that far. His head is on a ball peg, or I should say dumbbell joint. You can get some nice attitude, and of course he can 360 it. His arms can go up to a 90, but keep in mind the shoulder guard there is going to impede, so you don't want to force it and jack it up. You can get the 360 going around that way. He has his articulation as standard with Black Series, single jointed elbow, so you get your swivel there, no bicep. Mine's just kind of loose. You get the twirling at the wrist and horizontal hinge on this left side. Right side is everything is the same, only it has the vertical hinge. His articulation in his diaphragm, he can go forward just that much, not that much at all, impeded by the strap there, the belt. He can go back that far, pretty cool. He can go lean with it, rock with it, and of course he can spin once again, impeded because of the belt. You don't want to go too far left or right. As far as his hips, he can go out that far, but his left leg is going to be impeded somewhat by this section right here, so keep that in mind. He has thigh rotation, double jointed knees, and he does have toe articulation. He can point forward that far, up that far, both pretty good. He has ankle pivot, and of course holes, peg holes at the bottom of his feet. The Mandalorian's hand blaster can fit in its holster, which has a clip on it, a snap-on, snap-off clip, and all you have to do is shove the blaster into the holster, and it does fit snugly, as you can see. And you can strap it back in there. So there you go. Mando also comes with storage for his rifle blaster. He has slots on his harness belt and on the body, as you can see there. So what you do is you line it up, and then once that happens, then you see that the rifle has a peg, and you affix the peg. Let me see if this will work while we have it on camera. And got to wiggle it in there. And there you have it. See what he looks like from the front. There's our Mando with his rifle, carrying his rifle as well. Pretty cool. Storage for it all. Here we have Mando and Grogu together with all of their accessories included. You got the pram, you've got the egg, his rifle, and his blaster, all in their dusty glory. And here's our Muddy Mando side by side with Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, from the previous deluxe set. Oh, by the way, did I mention this is a Target exclusive? Both of these were. So that's where you're going to get them if you want to get them. So to sum it all up, Star Wars Black Series Target exclusive Mandalorian and Grogu Arvala-7 deluxe set is just a repaint. That's all it is, and you even get one less accessory. Well, technically you don't get one less accessory, you just swapped out one for another. So instead of getting Mando's jetpack, we get Grogu's lunch. But I can't complain about that. This set is based on the Mandalorian prior to him receiving his jetpack, so can't be mad about that. Not really. The paint apps are they did what they could to make both Grogu, the Pram, and of course the Mandalorian himself look like they've just come out of a sandstorm. Or out of the mud, however you want to look at it. And so that means that we actually lost some paint apps in order for them to achieve that effect, but the effect was for the most part achieved. The paint apps, especially on the cape, look really good, as the cape is molded in that same brownish, sandy brownish color, and it has some nice wash with showing the what's supposed to be the true color of the cape peeking through. So that's pretty cool. We still got the same weapons that we got before, because those are standard with Mando, at least prior to the Razor Crest blowing up. And at the end of the day, you don't really need to spend your money on this set if you so choose not to, because it is the same set, just a different scene, and it would be a specialized diorama display for a certain scene in a certain episode. So, you could do what you want with your figures, but if you're going to try to keep it as accurate as possible, you're not really going to be combining this in certain other scenes, unless of course you're just playing makeup, which is your prerogative. But anyway, my prerogative is to not continue to run my mouth on this review. We're going to get out of there, get you guys up and out of there. Thank you for rocking with me. Hopefully you guys listened to Boba earlier, but if you did not, please like, share, and definitely subscribe and smash the bell the next time you want to be notified when I upload a video. Until the next time, my peeps, remember, the hunt continues, and I'm out. Peace.